Welcome to the Jeffrey Henderson Show. We have another great show for you today. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. You're listening to KLAS 89.7 FM radio, Hollywood, California, where all of your dreams can come true. And dig that, all of your dreams will come true if you work hard at it. That's what it's all about, man. You have no idea how things can come about if you work at it. Life is not easy, but sometimes you got to put in great effort. But anyway, we have two very special guests in the house with us on today. I am so excited. I am so elated. I am so happy. I am so gratified. I have an attitude of gratitude today. You know what I mean? I just do. And I thank both of these guests so much for being a part of the Jeffrey Henderson Show and giving me an opportunity to speak and do the interviews like I do on a daily basis. So, we have the one and only and the only one. Hold on, man. Let me give this intro a little bit better than that.
Oh.
Because this young man here is totally amazing. And we have a young lady. She is totally amazing. So I just don't know where to start at it. But sometimes people say when I ask that question, well, where do I start? And I had one wise man tell me, Jeffrey, start at the beginning. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to start at the beginning, and then we're going to take it from there. So I'm going to give this great, fantastic, introduction here that I'm really excited about. So without any further ado, we have Andrew Lane in the house. He's the chairman, CEO, and senior editor of Drew Wright Music Incorporated, Spotlight Entertainment Incorporated. Known in the industry circles as Drew. People know him as Drew. Drew Lane has worked with some of the industry's hottest superstars, such as, oh my God, Backstreet Boys, Backstreet.
Hey.
In the house, okay. We got Killer in the house, Mike. There's just so much. Young Bloods. Man, is that right? The 8th Mile, Shady and Family.
That's right.
Oh my God, there's so many he has here. So much, so much. Who else we have? Okay, also, he's a producer. He's a songwriter too as well. He has received gold platinum sales for his work with R&B mega artists. One of the artists is Keith Sweat.
That's right. And
platinum selling records / High School Musical, Hannah Montana, Disney Mania 4. Andrew has a long celebrated history of achievement in music. At the young age of 8, he began playing the flute, later drums and bass, practicing diligently and developing a sincere affection for music. Andrew was born in San Diego, California. Andrew grew up in Compton, California, and Long Beach, California, under the guidance of R&B and hip-hop and jazz greats. Man, there's so much here. I'm just trying to give a synopsis and a scenario of who I have in the house with me on today. This man here is totally amazing. I'm excited. You can tell in my voice I'm excited. In 1995, Andrew headed for the Motown of the South, as also known as Atlanta, Georgia. Wow. He has performed his company, Drew Wright Music Incorporated. In the fall of 1998, the industry would finally begin to take notice of Andrew. Many emerging talents, and when he received producer / songwriting credits for 3 songs on Keith Sweat's Didn't See Me Coming album, featuring T-Boys and TLC and Dave Hollister. In December 1998, Andrew introduced his talents to Nashville, writers to producers, and converted country-written songs to R&B pop that resulted in millions of records sold. Millions of records sold by the Princesses of Pop and the Backstreet Boys. Over the course of the next 3 years, Andrew would continue to emerge as one of the industry's rising talents by producing / songwriting projects for the Universal, and EMI labels. There's so much more, but I'm just paraphrasing here a little bit, you guys. He has so much. Anyway, anyone who has worked with Andrew Lane knows that he is a tireless workaholic that demands production in his field of music. He has been set his sights on becoming a great songwriter and dreams of one day award-winning or winning a Grammy Award as Producer of the Year. Just imagine that. And running a successful record label for the music for the artists and the fans. In 2000, Andrew Lane's song solo performed by Russian pop princess released on Universal Music Russia. Man, that's one page down. He has like about 15 pages, man. I'll be here all day trying to read all this. But anyway, I'm just excited about Andrew Lane being on the Jeffrey Henderson Show on today. And along with Molly Gibson, who will be coming up right after Andrew Lane.
That's right.
And she's a great artist too, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to figure out which one to go first, but we have to go with Andrew first because he was born first.
Oh no.
and he has a list of credits, you know what I mean? And so we want to get the heavyweights out of the way. But anyway, he's here in support of my good friend Molly Gibson.
That's right.
So he's in here in support of her. Yes, we asked him to come down today in support of what he's doing and also in support of Molly Gibson. Because a lot of people always tell me, well, Jeffrey, can you bring record labels into your radio show? Can you do this? Can you help us? Can you answer some of these questions that possibly I can't answer because I'm not in that particular genre? You know, so now we're doing that. We're bringing big-time producers into our radio station so that they can talk and expound about the different artists and what they look for in artists and how that all plays out and works out. So a lot of people have been asking me that, and I've done it over the past, but this is just very special right now because we're looking and trying to collaborate these two together, Molly and also Andrew Lane. That's what we're here today to do. That's what we're working on doing. People say, well, can you get a label to come in and represent me, and can you do this and do that? We can't guarantee anything, but we can put people together. And that's what we're doing today. We're putting Andrew Lane together with Molly Gibson.
That's right.
And you heard it first on the Jeffrey Henderson Show. No other place to hear it. This is history in the making, and I'm really, really excited. I mean, I could go on and read and perhaps throughout, you know, I want to read just a little bit more to give you some more insight about who's in a house here with me on the Jeffrey Henderson Show. And we're going to go like this. In 2003, Drew Wright Music joined forces with Teen Faces Media, which gets over 2 million hits a month. Now, that's a lot of hits. I thought I got a lot of hits, man. This man gets over 2 million hits a month and is very instrumental in the music industry. So he's an icon here. All right. Also in 2003, Andrew Lane produced and co-written song Don't Even Try It, as used as an A principal part of Disney original movie Pixel Perfect, and became part of the soundtrack that charted for several weeks on billboards. Andrew is currently working with Bad Boys' newest group, did I get that right? BS?
B5.
B5, okay, to be continued.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In 2006, Andrew Lane, along with other named writers and producers, worked on High School Musical, the highest seller in 2006, selling over 3.7 million copies as a producer, mixer, programmer for B5's version of Get Your Head in the Game. But it doesn't stop there. Andrew Lane, along with other named writers and producers, worked on Hannah Montana soundtrack, selling over 2 million copies. It doesn't stop there. Andrew Lane has a number of singles coming out this year on Axe and also worldwide. His education, I'm going to skip the education. He has so much education. Let's see, his employment, associations. I mean, come on. I could go on and on about everything that he has here. It's very, very, trust me, you guys, it's very detailed. It's like 15 pages long. But we want to get the proper introduction to this young man on today because a lot of time people, you know, overlook all the stuff that's very essential. It took something for this man to get here. And so that's why I wanted to take my time and also